Hey everyone, we have another Temu haul for you today, so stay tuned. Hey, so welcome back to the channel. I want to give an extra special welcome to those of you who are new subscribers after my last video. I appreciate you subscribing very much. I have a Temu haul for you today. I hope you guys will enjoy it. As usual, in my description box, I will link everything that I can find a link to. There are, I think, just one item actually. Just one item, I believe, that isn't being sold any longer, I believe. So I won't have a link for that, but I will have links and the item ID for all the other items. Also down in my description box is my Temu affiliate code and affiliate link. My affiliate code is AFW16205. That is for new people to Temu. If you want to download the app, you will get a percentage off your first order and a coupon bundle for future orders. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first item that I got was a set of containers for the Ninja Creamy. Anybody who has a Ninja Creamy, you know how good it is. Being able to make your own ice cream at home is fabulous. If any of you've got any really good recipes out there that you've tried and love, be sure to let me know down in the comments because I would appreciate it. So this set comes with 4 of the containers and it is currently $15.15. So here are the containers here. So like I said, you get 4. They each have different colored lids. So there's green and a gray, and then a kind of peachy pink and blue. So these are the 16-ounce containers. If you are purchasing containers like this off of Temu, pay attention and don't make the same mistake I made. I've been looking and just trying to get, you know, the best deal, and accidentally ordered the 24-ounce ones, which is for the Ninja Creamy XL, I believe. So I had to return those and then order these ones. So they are pretty much just like the ones that come with the Ninja Creamy. So this is the one that came with it, or one of the 2 that came with it. So as you can see, you know, they're pretty much identical. This one is a little bit frosted on the bottom part here, whereas this one is just completely clear, but quality wise, they feel, you know, they feel just as good. I will say that I find like the lids maybe aren't quite as good. You'll see if you can see there on that, like it just, the quality of the lid just maybe doesn't look quite as nice, but other than that, they feel about the same as far as thickness and stuff. So other than just, I guess, the appearance, they just don't look as nice maybe. They work just as well. We have used them with the Ninja Creamy. It works perfectly fine. No problems with putting them in the machine to blend the ice cream before having it. The other thing it came with was some spoons. So you got 4 spoons. It would have been a little nicer if they matched the lids. I mean, not that bothered because really the chances of us using the plastic spoons are pretty slim, but you know, if the green matched the green, that would have been nicer, and the pink matching the pink would have been nice, but you know, like I said, not a big deal. Kind of nice that they throw them in, and yeah, so I'm super happy with these. I'm not really sure how much the original ones cost to buy them, but I know, I want to say like maybe about $40, but I don't know if that's accurate. That's just pulling the number out of, I don't know where I'm pulling it out of really. So I know they're cheaper. They're definitely cheaper on Temu for these replacement ones than if you were to go to the Ninja Creamy site or wherever and order some extra ones. And it's always nice to have extras around, seeing as, you know, you do have to have the ice cream mixture in here in the freezer for at least a good few hours, preferably overnight. So if, you know, multiple people in the family like different flavors of ice cream, it's kind of nice to have the extra containers so you can have more than one on the go. The next item I got was a desk mat. It was only $8 something for me when I got it. I'm not 100% sure why I got that good of a deal on it, because the current price on these is $35.20. So, you know, that is a huge difference. There are plenty of other listings on Temu who have similar items that have cheaper, like closer to what I paid. So again, I'm not sure why this one is so expensive right now. Anyway, I got it in a black color, and it is 47.2 inches long by 17. So 47 inches long by just under 18 inches in width. It does say it's double-sided faux leather. I wouldn't really call it, I mean, it is, I guess, but I had bought a desk mat previously, and at the time when I bought it, I was all just trying to be, you know, aesthetic. So it is a silvery color on one side and a pale pink on the other side. Quickly found that doing crafts and spilling things on it, it just didn't clean up very well. So therefore, this time I decided I'm going with black. Now, because the other one had the two different colors, like both sides are the same sort of material. So that faux leather, whereas this one is like faux leather on this side. The back side is textured a bit and more like a rubbery sort of feel, which is fine by me, but it does say in the listing that they are double-sided, and I wouldn't imagine anybody would use it with this side up. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me this doesn't really feel like a side that you would want facing up. So it does come in, it only comes in the one size on the listing, but it does come in a bunch of different colors. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 colors on here. So you've got like a gray, the black, blue gray, rock gray, beige, cream, fog blue, sakura pink, matcha green, caramel brown, and orange. And this did come, I will say, I haven't been using it, so I don't know if maybe when I start using it, the quality of it will, you know, really impress me somehow. I don't think it will, but you never know. But it did come in a nice firm cardboard tube when it shipped. So presentation wise, if you were buying this for someone, kind of looks nice as a gift, looks kind of high end. But yeah, quality wise, I don't think it feels a whole lot different than the one that I have. The one that I have currently, I did use those little corner pieces, like sticky corner pieces that you can use to hold a rug in place. I put that on it so it wouldn't move around on my desk, because it was moving around. So I'm hopeful that the backing on this one, it won't move around like the last one did. So, but yeah, quality wise, great. I would not want to pay $35 for this. So I will provide the link to this one, but just know that there are lots of other ones out there that you can order that are significantly cheaper. So I don't think the quality of this really justifies it being that much more expensive than other ones that they have listed. So yes, I like it. Go for something cheaper is my advice. The next item that I got was a custom made rubber stamp. I paid about just over $9 for this. It's currently sold out from the seller I purchased from. I did find another seller with a very similar looking stamp that was around $8 something. So this is 2.5 inches in width, 3.25 inches tall. I will say I have the hardest time getting this thing open. So there's this clear plastic lid on it, and you just have to, as far as I know, you just pull it off. So that actually was pretty good. And then it still has like a cover here on the actual stamp. So then you have to take it off too. Where's my husband when I need him? Oh my goodness. It's probably because this is before lunch and I'm not, you know, I'm hungry. I'm not strong right now. Yay. So this comes off, and then you can see the stamp there. So it does on the top show a picture here. So you have to upload your image of whatever it is you want the custom stamp to be made to look like. So this is the little logo that I designed for my craft or polymer clay business that I am trying to run. So that is what I uploaded, and then they do the carving of the what do they call it, lino stuff. So they do that. I'm not sure how it's done. I assume by some sort of machine, and then attach it on there. So this is self-inking. It is black ink. I will do a little stamp here of it. So it does open up like this, so then it's like a plunger. So there is the print from it. So it is nice. Like, you can definitely read what it says, and it does give a nice crisp image. So I do like it that way. My thought is I probably would have preferred to maybe be able to use different colored inks with it. Now, whether or not I could potentially lock it in this position, kind of clean it off, and then use just like a regular stamp pad, I probably could do that. It just would be a bit more fiddly. But I think if I was to order again, I would be inclined to just go with just a rubber stamp, not a self-inking one, just one that you would have to use an ink pad with it, because then you could, you know, use whatever color ink you wanted for different things. So just certain times when black maybe isn't, you know, what I want. So yeah, quality wise, it does seem good. I think, you know, getting anything personalized for as cheap as like $9 is pretty darn good, so I really can't complain too much. But yeah, I think next time if I'm gonna order another one at any point, I will order one that is not self-inking instead. The next item I got was another personalized item, and it is a tablecloth. I got this for around about $16. It's currently sold out from the seller I purchased from. Tons of other sellers on Temu sell these customized tablecloths. The listing I purchased from had 4 sizes on it, so all of them are 72 inches long, and then you have a width of 12, 24, 30, or 36 inches. So this is intended to be used with another tablecloth. So you would put a tablecloth over the whole length of the table, and then this would be over top of the table, kind of just in the center section. It is a polyester type material. It is a little on the rough side, but I mean, it's a tablecloth. I'm not too worried about how the material feels. And yeah, quality wise, it's fine. I mean, it's just like a very simple, pretty thin material. The edges are hemmed, so it is done relatively nicely. This is the design on mine, which again is the little logo that I created for my Daisy Craft Co. So yeah, I do feel like maybe it looks a little washed out, but I don't think that's the product. I think that's maybe my logo that I created, the colors that I chose to use, and yeah, it just isn't maybe as vibrant as it could have been. Maybe I should have been doing something a little bit of a deeper pink on it. The only thing I will say, and I don't know if it's me with my eyes, because my eyesight's not great, but when I look at it, and I'll hold it up again, the words, when I look at it, when I stare at it, it almost seems a little blurry to me. But like I said, I don't know if that's just sort of my eyes. It just feels a little blurry. I don't think it is going to affect me using it. Like, I will definitely use it if I'm doing a craft fair. I'll just put maybe, I don't know, maybe a black tablecloth on first, and then put this over top in the middle just before I start setting up my items. But yeah, it's, again, for something personalized, I don't think you can go wrong ordering through Temu for the prices. And with the return policy being as good as it is, if you get it and there's something wrong with it, you know, you don't have to worry about just being out that money. So I think Temu is a great place for ordering stuff like this and definitely would recommend it. Next up, I have these little tools that I got for using with my polymer clay and resin, and these are a 5-piece set. It has the little ballpoint ends on one end and the silicone ends on the other. The listing has this pink color, or they have them in blue. I got them for $1.74. Right now they're $3.04, so I would recommend, if you were going to be buying these, to click on, you know, if you use my link, click on the link, but then click on one of the photos and just do a search by the photo to see if you can find it cheaper, because I know, like, even I paid $1.74. I'm not sure if I got price adjustments or not, but I know I've seen them more recently for like $1.48 or $1.62, so I wouldn't recommend paying $3.04 for them. I just really liked these ones. I just think that this, you know, the clear part with the pink in there is just kind of cool to look at. And I know, what does it matter what they look like if, you know, if they're a tool, you're just using them for their purpose. But yeah, I don't know, I really like them. I actually added another set to my cart numerous times and then deleted them back out because I'm thinking, why do you need another set? But I just like to look at them. So yeah, I know, crazy, right? The next item that I got is a ruler. This is it here. It is a brass ruler. It's 4.72 inches in length, which is pretty random for a ruler, but that's okay. It does have centimeters up top here and inches on the bottom. It's just plain on the back side of it here. I just wanted a ruler that wasn't big. When I am getting ready to list earrings and stuff, I like to have measurements of how long the earrings are, how wide they are. And the ruler I was using was a big long plastic ruler, either that or a tape measure. And this is just going to be easier. I can lay the earring right on top of it, get the measurement, and then go on and get them listed. So just a cute little ruler. I thought, you know, brass, it was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a bougie ruler. Anyway, I paid almost $3 for this. Currently it is $1.98, so I think that's a good deal. Next item is a plastic storage set. So it is this larger container here with 16 smaller storage containers inside. The size of the overall box is just under 15 inches by 12 inches by just over 5 inches. And I got this for just under $20. The current price for it is $26 or $27 depending on which one you buy, because they do have different versions. So they have, on the listing I purchased from, they have the version that is the clear outer box with the rainbow colored inner boxes. They have one that is the clear outer box with all the inside boxes are clear as well. And then they have another one with the rainbow colored boxes, but the outer box is like a black or gray transparent sort of box. When I got this, and I got it for just under $20, I was thinking I was getting some amazing deal for this, because most of the listings that I was seeing for this were up around like $46. So like I say, I thought, ooh, I'm getting such a good deal on this. These are the inner boxes, so they are sized to fit 4x6 photos. So they are just over an inch in depth. And yeah, so there's 16 of these in the larger container. As I was saying, I thought I was getting some amazing deal on this because I got it for just about $20. Since then, most of them on Temu seem to be more around like the $25, $26 range. And then I also found that they sell the same item. I don't think they have the ones with the colorful boxes inside. Maybe they do, but they definitely have the one with the clear container with the clear inner containers as well. At a craft store that begins with M, ends in L, is a guy's name. And yeah, it's in Canada here, it's $24.99. It is an everyday value item, so you can't use coupons on it. But yeah, $25 at that store, which is a lot of times a little overpriced in my opinion, means that really getting this for $20 off of Temu really wasn't like any huge steal of a deal. But I am very happy with this. I got it initially thinking I was going to use it to store clay in once, like when I mixed my own colors. I thought I would use it for that. I have since seen someone that has said that they use theirs for their cutters, their polymer clay cutters. So they'll have, like, say, all their Christmas ones in a container, and they'll label it Christmas, or maybe they have a couple that are labeled Christmas. But so I'm actually thinking I might do that instead, because I think that would be a good way to be able to get, I think I would be able to get all of my cutters within this storage container. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to end up doing with it. And I'll just have to get more storage for the clay. Next item is an AirPod case. This is it here. So it is like a burgundy kind of color. It is kind of that matte look. It has silver parts on here. Then it's got this plastic burgundy colored bow, and then this little heart. It's like a little puffy heart on it. So I thought this was super cute. It is currently $3.73, or I don't know if they're all the exact same. Yes, they are. So they have it available for 5 different AirPod models. They have it for AirPods 2, AirPods 3, and AirPods 4, and then also for AirPods Pro and AirPods Pro second generation, I guess. Sorry. Brain fart. Anyway, I do like this. It is a bit rigid, I find, and it hasn't been happening as much now, but I will say that when I first got the case, the top part often would just fall off. It seems to be a little more securely on it now. But yeah, I was concerned that it was going to be an issue where the top kept popping off. But yeah, maybe I just didn't have it on properly to begin with. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was super cute. Just, you know, the little extra pieces on there. If you didn't want it on here, you could always just put that on your purse and have it as a bag charm. That would be kind of nice. The little clip it's on here is like a carabiner clip. So yeah, I think it's a good deal for, you know, a few dollars. Next item is a phone case. This is it here. So, I mean, I guess I'm not up on designer brands by any means at all, but I'm guessing it's supposed to be kind of a dupe of something by such and such a brand. Anyway, this is discontinued. You can't buy this one anymore. When I had bought it, it was available on a bunch of different listings. So I've seen something sort of similar without the, you know, the word on it, but the plaid sort of pattern is slightly different. I ended up getting a refund on this without having to return it. It said it was a glass case, and there's nothing glass about this. Like, this is all plastic, so it wasn't what I was expecting. I guess I wasn't really paying close enough attention. My thought would have been that the design would have come up and covered all the area other than where like the camera holes would be. So I don't know. I don't really like that this is just the plain black at the top. I don't know. It's also, I think, seems quite washed out. I felt like it looked a little bit more vibrant in the photos, so I can't say that I think that it's any great loss that it's no longer available. It was just $4.85 when I bought it, so not a huge expense, but yeah, it was okay. Nothing great. All right, and our last item for today is a cardigan sweater that I got. It is this leopard print here. This was a super deal for me. I think it was maybe an up to 90% off coupon that I got it with. The current price for this is $38.51. It is plus sizes. They have it in 1XL, 2XL, 3XL, and 4XL. I got the 4XL. I probably would have been okay with the 3XL, but I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like super fitted or anything, so I went with the 4XL. It is quite a thick sweater, so warmer than I definitely need. I tend to like really light sweaters. If I had paid more for it, I maybe would have returned it, but because I got such a good deal, I decided to hang on to it. So it is long sleeves. It's got the plain colored cuff. The bottom also has the solid colored cuff at the bottom. It is a cardigan, so it has buttons all the way up. They're not the best buttons, but they're not too bad compared to some buttons you get on stuff from Temu. So they're just these kind of tortoise shell looking buttons, I guess. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I do think, like I said, that it is maybe going to be a little on the hot side for me. I have not done a try on clip yet, so I will put it on. And yeah, I'm happy with the quality of it. I do think it is worth the $38. I do think it is worth that price because of how thick it is. It's nice and soft. But yeah, it's just because of how thick it is, it's just not the typical thing that I would wear, so I wouldn't likely keep it based on that if I'd paid more. But with it being just the $12 that I paid, don't mind me while I get changed. So yeah. See if I can stand up here and show it. So yeah, I do think it is very nice. My mom has been getting me more into a leopard print, so oh my goodness, I hadn't really noticed this when I tried it on, but right now looking in my viewfinder, I feel like it looks like there's a face here. Like this is the outline of the face and these are the eyes. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to be able to unsee that. So yeah, it is nice. It's nice and cozy, nice and soft. I do really like it. Oh my goodness, it's like, I don't know, it looks like an alien face to me. Now, granted, I typically, if I'm going to wear a sweater like this, would have it open. So, I mean, if I have it at least partially open, that's not going to be staring back at me quite the same. Like if I had, excuse me while I pull that up. No, I still see it. You guys, is that really obvious? Like this looking like a, does it look like a face to you guys? Oh my goodness, I hadn't saw that looking in the mirror. All right, well, it's a very nice sweater, and leopard print is a very random looking print. So if it is something you're interested in and you decide to order it, hopefully you don't get one that looks like it has a face on it like I did. Like I said, I got a good deal on it. I'll probably be wearing it open. Sorry, my dog's going crazy, probably because somebody walked down the street. Anyway, so yeah, I do think it is worth the $38 that it currently is. Super soft and cozy, and yeah, great quality. Really like it a lot, other than the face. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to unsee that. Anyway, that is the last item. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video with me and my friend here. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Oh, I was going to show you guys some of my most recent earrings. I decided I wanted to try make a faux turquoise look. So this was my first attempt, which is okay. It was alright. Wasn't super happy with it, but it was okay. Then we moved on to this one, which I like a lot. I just wish there was a little bit more of the gold showing in it, and I used 2 different shades of clay, but they're very, very close, so I don't know that you'd be able to tell on camera that there's 2 different shades of the turquoise color there. It is also the same clay that I had made that I have for these earrings, so I like those a lot. And then we moved on and we got this, which is probably my favorite out of all the ones that I've done. So yeah, I think that looks the most kind of like real turquoise. So I like that one a lot. And then the final one was kind of a combination of the clay that I had for these 2. So then I just kind of chopped it all up small and rolled it out, and we got this, and I actually really like this one too. So yeah, if you guys are at all interested in purchasing any of my earrings, I haven't figured out anything as far as shipping to the US. I would have to do that if anybody was interested, but I do have a Facebook group, so it is Daisy Craft Co. I do have a shop on Shopify. I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping that shop up though, so that might be gone. But yeah, I will put the information for that down in my description box as well, so if anybody is interested. Currently these earrings are not on either place, but that is my next task, is to get these photographed so that I can put them on my Facebook group and onto the Shopify site, because I do have it probably, I think I'll have it at least till the end of February, maybe the end of March. So, and then I'll be deciding whether or not to stick with that or not. So yeah, please, if you are interested, check them out. And yeah, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And have a wonderful weekend. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're being spoiled. And have a good weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.